So when it comes to reviewing high-end earbuds, there are a lot of aspects that companies need to look into in order to come up with a product that competes with flagship earbuds like the Sony WF1000XM4. At these prices, customers look for the best option available, and they generally want all-rounded earbuds that also have top-notch performances to go with the price. So today we're taking a look at JBL's take on the high-end TWS space and to see if these earbuds compete with the Sony XM4. Welcome to a review of the JBL Tour Pro Plus. Hello, my name is Sean and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do a lot of tech reviews as well as unboxing, and if that is something that interests you, do consider subscribing to this channel. Leave a thumbs up on this video as well as share this video to all your friends around. And with that said, let's get on with a review of the JBL Tour Pro Plus. So these earbuds are provided to me for a review by JBL Malaysia, but as always, no money has exchanged hands, and I'm here to give you my honest, unfiltered opinion about these earbuds. These JBL earbuds comes in the same price point as the Sony WF1000XM4, but is surprisingly cheaper in the US. They retail at about 1,099 Malaysia ringgit, and that's about 179 US dollars. So if you're living in the US, they are definitely quite worthwhile over there. So if you're interested in buying these earbuds, do check out my links in the description below. So design-wise, these earbuds are definitely a winner and comes with everything you expect from a flagship earbuds. The build quality is typical to high-end earbuds of JBL with high-quality materials for the case as well as the earbuds, and the case comes with a matte black finish, a little bit of a rubbery texture, but not so much that you know it's the kind that will peel in the long run. This feels really high quality, really smooth, and the JBL logo at the front here is also super nice. It also has a copper color look and shine at certain angles and gives the earbuds a super classy look. So the back of the case has an even more rubbery finish, which gives the earbuds a nice rubberized finish to grip onto any surfaces so they don't slide around. It also acts as a place where you can put the earbuds for wireless charging, so you can place these earbuds on any Qi certified wireless charger and it'll charge it up. So there's also a Type-C charging port at the bottom, and plugging it in, you get an LED at the side to tell you that it's charging. There's really no way for me to tell what's the battery percentage of the case. Nevertheless, just hop into the app and it'll tell you the battery of the earbuds as well as the case. Honestly, the build quality here of these earbuds is really like the Mercedes of earbuds. Opening the lid feels like you're opening the doors to a Mercedes, and it feels just so nice and firm. You can feel that the snap and the opening, it's like opening a very high-end door. So this is the level of build quality you expect when paying over 1,000 ringgit for an earbuds, which is why I'm a little bit disappointed with the build quality of the Sony. So here I have the Sony on the right, and you can see that the lid here doesn't feel as nice. And it feels like, to some extent, this feels like a very trustworthy Japanese car, but doesn't give you that premium feel. But the JBL definitely feels very high-end, very classy, very polished. Everything feels so nice, and even the hinge here looks super nice at the back. So inside here, you're going to get a plastic cradle with a slight transparent tin here in front. And inside here, you can see the LED shining through behind that, which is really cool. And at the front here, you're going to get a very nice font. Very hard to see, but there's actually a tour sign here in a very nice font. Which really adds on to the classiness of these earbuds, and I think that's the genre that JBL is really trying to capture. It's more for the business person on the go, and they want to look classy, so this is the earbuds for you. So one thing I want to highlight is the way the earbud sits inside the case, and I think that The way it juts out here is super cool and super awesome, and when you close it, it just nicely sits inside. The earbuds here is also very nicely built, and at the touch sensor surface here, you're gonna get the JBL logo, also shiny with that copper finish color. And the earbuds also comes with wingtips to help them stay inside your ears nicely. At the tip here, you're gonna get an in-ear sensor right at the bottom here and some charging pins. And it's also a very nice touch that JBL puts the Tour branding at the side of the earbuds, which really adds a very subtle but professionally finished design. So the battery life here is pretty decent, but comparing to the XM4, of course, it loses out a little bit. With ANC, the earbuds gives you 6 hours of playtime with 18 additional hours with the case, and this is of course tested at 50% volume, whereas the XM4 with ANC gives you 8 hours and 16 hours with the case. Without ANC, the earbuds gives you about 8 hours and 24 hours with the case, whereas the XM4 gives you 12 hours and 24 hours with the case. So both have quick charging. The JBL gives you 1 hour of juice with 10 minutes of charge, but the XM4 gives you the same 1 hour but at only 5 minutes charging. So that's very good for the XM4. So charging here takes about 2 hours with the Type-C cable. Wireless charging takes about 4 hours. So specs wise, the JBL definitely doesn't beat the Sony, nowhere near, and it's actually quite far away when putting them side by side. So the JBL only comes with a Bluetooth 5.0 with AAC and SBC support, so nothing amazing when compared to the Bluetooth 5.2 of the Sony that even has high-res LDAC support. The Sony also comes with water resistant rating at IPX4, and the JBL doesn't come with any water resistant rating and it's not even sweat proof that I read, so definitely take great care when using these earbuds. And if you turn off the in-ear sensors, these earbuds do come with seamless independent playback, so you can use either side at any given time, something which the Sony doesn't even have unless you do a workaround. The JBL also comes with 2-device multi-point, where the Sony doesn't have multi-point connectivity. So JBL also comes with a feature called Silent Now, where it allows you to turn off the Bluetooth and solely use the earbuds as ANC earplugs to help you get better sleep in places like airplanes or buses, so that's pretty cool. So although the JBL is not state-of-the-art, doesn't have the best chipset or fancy features, it still has its charms and advantages over the Sony, and the Sony also has its advantages over the JBL. So ANC here is also top-notch, and I feel that it trails behind Sony just by a little bit. With road noise, these do a fantastic job at cutting out all traces of noise, and with some light music playing, everything just disappears. Compared to the Sony is slightly better at cutting off road noises. With sounds of people talking, these do quite a good job and are pretty much on par with the Sony and making talking very hard to hear if you don't pay attention to people's lips. Airplane cabin noise here is also cancelled pretty effectively and is again almost the same as the Sony, where you'll still get very slight hum leaking through if you have no media playing. Lastly, with the ambient aware mode, JBL opens up the environment very naturally without amplifying anything, not that I can detect any amplification, so giving you a more open and natural feel. But if you prefer the music to pause when you switch on ambient mode, you can choose talk through mode inside the app and the ambient mode will kick in and the music will pause. Overall, a great pair of ANC earbuds and very customizable, definitely one of the top in its class, so I'm giving the JBL Tour Pro Plus a solid 9.1 out of 10. So like all JBL earbuds, sound signature is definitely one of its strong suits. I'll describe these earbuds as very balanced when you don't apply any EQ to it, meaning it gives you a very clean, balanced, natural sounding signature with no extra fluff. Bass here is very clean, very solid, with very satisfying feel overall. All types of music here sounds full and firm, and out of the box, these are not your bass heavy earbuds, but give you just the right amount, just how the artist intends it to sound. The mids here is definitely the star with these earbuds, and vocals sound extremely clean and bright that you can hear clear articulation of words, and with some songs you can even hear the breath of the artist, which gives you a very good indication that these are high quality earbuds. Similar to the highs here, the sound is very bright, very clean, with no problems in reproducing all the high notes. They also don't give you that ear-piercing notes, which is very good. So honestly, I'm not going to compare these to the Sony because they both excel at giving you fantastic audio sound quality. Yes, you might argue that the Sony comes with LDAC, But for most people buying non-audiophile wireless earbuds, I don't think high-end FLAC files are a priority here. So I'm going to say that whichever earbuds you choose, they both sound great. And of course, buy one that fits your use cases. And if you use a lot of high-end FLAC files, for example, then the Sony is definitely a better option. But if you stream music most of the time, like Spotify and Tidal, then either one of these are very good earbuds. So this is a test to see if the JBL Tour Pro Plus is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So the Tour Pro Plus uses JBL's headphones app and is very simple to use. You don't get as many configurations as the Sony, but at least the interface here looks clean and professional. Really hope Sony moves away from all those long-winded text in their app. So at the homepage here, you're going to see the earbuds battery percentage, both for the earbuds and the case, so you can see all the details here. At the bottom here, you're going to get the toggle for ANC mode and also ambient mode. And inside ambient mode, you're going to get two options, right? So the first option is ambient aware, which doesn't pause your media, and another one is talk through mode, which pauses your media when you swap into ambient mode. Those are the two settings for the ambient control. And at the bottom here, you're going to get a smart audio and video mode where you can toggle to optimize the earbuds for either music mode or video mode. This is to manage the latency control of the earbuds. So below there, you're going to get your EQ controls. If you click into it, you can select from 3 of the built-in ones. You can have jazz, vocal, or bass. Or if you fancy making your own, you can also drag the EQs and customize it to your liking. So I have one here just for a sample. And here I can click into edit. And here I can just pull any of the wavelengths that I want, the frequencies that I want to adjust, and that's how I can customize the EQ. Clicking on the settings at the top right corner here, you'll go into more settings here. The first one is going to be your gestures, and inside here you get to remap the left and right controls. Here you can just swipe between left and right, and the controls here are pretty much fixed. But you can choose between playback controls, ambient sound control, volume, assistant, and so on and so forth for the both left and right. So if you choose one, it will come in a package. So My Alarm helps you create a timer for you to fall asleep with music, and the Silent Now technology will kick in to turn off Bluetooth and keep the ANC on so you can have a nice comfy sleep. So you can set what time you want to fall asleep with music, say 1 hour, and then after that Silent Now will kick in as long as it could, right? Then you can just set it. So that's pretty nice. Next, you can also set the auto turn off feature. So here 30 minutes, you can also toggle the auto play and pause. This one is very much the in-ear sensor. If you like to use that, you can turn it on. Next, you have voice assistant, where you can choose to have your native one. In my case, iOS, I have Siri, or you can also choose Amazon Alexa, and if you use an Android phone, you're going to get Google Assistant. At the bottom here, you're going to get multi-language for your voice prompt. You can choose various different languages if that's what you fancy. At the bottom here, you can check whether the earbuds are fitting you correctly. So once you put it on, it will play your music and check the seal. And after that, you also get Find My Buds. So with that, you can click onto either side and you can hear it. And this is one of the better executions because it's actually quite loud, so you can very easily find your earbuds. So that's basically the entire app of the JBL headphones app. So putting these earbuds into video mode does improve latency quite a little, but then again, these are not designed to be gaming earbuds, so games like PUBG still get a slight latency, but compared to audio mode, the latency does seem to have been tightened up a little bit. So latency for videos in YouTube or Netflix sounds perfectly fine with no noticeable delays. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds. So a very good pair of earbuds from JBL again, and honestly very highly recommended if you're going to be picking this up anyway, especially if you live in the US, and these are definitely cheaper than the XM4s. So I think both the JBL and Sony both have their strong suits, their strengths and their weaknesses, and both are very capable earbuds. So choosing between the two really boils down to your preference, your style and your use cases. There you go, that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash the thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.